like a boss, wearing shades here inside Phil Oil. Why not?
Lights too bright.
Yeah.
Mart, babalikan ko lang 3 points for both teams. Tempo, beep, beep. Sino magdidictate ng tempo? High-scoring ball game for the game. Crash, crashing boards. Who would get offensive rebounds to fabricate more points and nailing it, making outside shots. And in the team ng first quarter natin, check mark, 2 para sa LSGH, 1 naman para sa Perpetual.
Yeah. So far, perfectly put there, Coach Hammer. Yun yung naging storya ng ating first half. The activity is there for Perpetual. Kaya itong LSGH, nagpakilala sa tres. At syempre nakatulong din yung 16 first quarter points ni Gillian Quines. And here he is again, continues his onslaught but misses that time. Ito na si Icy Kaliangan. Icy handles, cross-court pass to Corpus. Corpus, the step back three. He likes this. Off the back iron that time. Quines with the board.
Konting adjustment for Perpetual. They're now dropping into zone coverage. Tingnan natin ano ang ball screen defense nila rito. Oh, it's just blitzing. Quines. And you have to catch that short throw. You have to catch that. Dahil si Abad, he has soft hands. He needs to catch that to trigger the rotation on defense.
That rolls in and out for JD Pagulayan. So the junior altos from long distance, 3 out of 12. As opposed to 5 out of 7 for Benilde-LSGH. Ram Sharma checks back in, replaces Christian Abad.
Lalaki nitong Perpetual. Tatangkad na athletes. Tsaka hinug eh. So ito na naman yung full court press.
Osis with the catch. Quines off the glass and in. Gillian Quines.
Basic press break. Hit the middle guy. Force the attack in the rotation. Again, closing out. Oh. Getting challenge at the rim.
Yeah, that's one of the graduating guys of Perpetual. Aris Borja at the rim. Gillian Quines.
Ayun na agad. Basic numbers drill lang yun. 3-on-2.
Yeah.
Attack and of course find your best finisher, which is Gillian Quines.
Okay, we have another comparative stat from our Sultan of Stats, Pong Ducanes. Gillian Quines now with 18 points in the first half. The entire starting unit of Perpetual has a total of 16. So that's how much this means to Gillian Quines. And they have the 9-point lead. This is the biggest advantage for them so far. Aris Borja at the free throw line. Missing on the first. He has another one coming up.
Ang laki nitong Borja, no?
Yeah.
Mga 6'6", 6'7" yata ito eh. Ang laki tas ang haba. Ayun lang.
Nagbabal. Perpetual basketball. But if that was a let go, si Roluna pa ulit ang makakakuha nun.
Kailangan ready ka bumax out dito sa Perpetual. And the way that they play is similar to the way that their college program plays. You have to crack these people. Kailangan i-crack mo talaga sila para hindi makakuha ng offensive rebounds because they like to mix it up.
Quines, one of the steals leaders in the league. He's gone! Hey, steal and score for Gillian Quines, who now has 20 points. Daep still scoreless. 0 out of 6 to begin this game. 0 out of 7 now for LeBron James Daep. 41-30. Quines denied or deflected by Roluna. Roluna, couldn't finish with the left. Ito na si Gian Gomez. Back and forth we go. Pull up, jumper, no go for Ison. Sharma collects the board. Gomez for 3. No good. Akulayan secures it. And this is what high school basketball is all about.
Pagod si Quines eh.
Yeah.
No corner guy free. Naka-drop zone na naman dito ang LSGH. 2-3 shifting.
Contested shot. That's gonna be a foul on James Ison on the 3-point attempt from JD Pagulayan. So, tatlong free throws to para kay JD.
Especially on that corner, forcing that closeout. Napakahirap niyan challenge eh.
Gillian Quines, how about this performance in the first half? 20 points, 80% from the field, 8 out of 10. Dagdagan mo pa ng 4 rebounds, may 2 pang steal yan. This guy averages 3.5 steals per game. He is the number 1 in that department. Kasi ang umangat lang sa kanya doon sa pagdating sa stats, si Kit Bonus, who only played 1 game for San Sebastian. Okay, we're checking out the play here.
May isa pang naka-shade sa loob ng ano.
Oo nga eh. Sino kaya to?
Grabe.
Well, the lights are too bright apparently here in the finals. I wish I brought shades. Andito pala si Sir. Ayan. Nasa likod natin.
Mainit eh. Summer naman.
Summer.
Pero going back more to that, on this ball game, we have to understand that back against the wall, nothing left in the barrel. Yan ang gusto ng LSGH. On the other hand, Perpetual, they have to dictate the physicality now. Kasi niraratrat sila talaga ng LSGH.
That's right. At hindi nagbago. Kahit nung pumasok yung second unit ng Benilde-LSGH, hindi pa rin. Na-maintain nila yung abante nila. Okay, ngayon puntahan natin ang ating courtside reporter. Nandito ulit, si Gleisel Gago. Gleisel?
Now more than in Coach Hammer, here's something we don't get to see every season, a legacy coming full circle. In 1993, an 18-year-old Romel Daep helped San Sebastian clinch the NCAA championship, kickstarting a historic 5-peat. And today, in season 100, our MVP, his son, Lebron James Daep, is also on the verge of winning his first championship title. Ibinahagi nga sa akin ni Coach Romel na ang patuloy niyang paalala sa kanyang anak ay huwag mag-init ang ulo kahit anong mangyari. Today, Coach Romel is witnessing his son carry on the torch, possibly recreating the same moment he had 3 decades later. It's about a legacy written by a father and son duo 32 years apart. Martin and Coach Hammer?
Thanks, Gleisel. That's great trivia. Father and son. Here in the NCAA, Sir Romel and Lebron.
Si Coach Romel, saka si Coach Rodney, sila yung laging magka-matchup sa practice.
Okay.
Yan ang kinukwento ni Coach Rodney Santos. Of course, NCAA MVP din natin in the senior. Kaya, pagka naglalaro sila noon, lagi yung sinasabi, ito yung kasing athletic niya. Ako, may sing athletic si Coach Rodney. Kaya hindi na ako nagugulat nung naking-cover natin yung season 19. Si Lebron. Pero iba yung laro nito eh. Ito, this guy plays within the system, doesn't force his shots, knows how to read and react, and plays off his teammates. Different type of player. Yeah.
He is the number 1 player in the NCAA for sure. One of the top players in the high school scene.
Silang dalawa lang ni Kiefer Alas at tingin ko.
JD Pagulayan knocks down the triple from the corner.
You got to earmark 28. You have to. Huli yan.
Pass is too high. Eto na, ang Perpetual Junior Altas. Unti-unti nang nabubuhayan.
Hindi ka pwede magtapon ng bola rito. Lagi dapat babalikan mo ng babalikan. Ano yung baon kong press break? Especially if you're the point guard, you can't just attack defenses. Because you know, if you go to this coffin corner, tatrapin ka nila, ipa-blanket. And with the length of this defenders ng Perpetual, medyo tagilid ka na agad. So you have to understand, sa nanggagaling yung double, asan yung pressure release pass mo.
At lalo kang itatrap kapag ka nakita nila that you have the smaller guards on the floor, like Gomez and Osis.
And defensively, that's the scheme eh. They want you to go to that coffin corner. They want to nail you there. Para yung blind side double, kakampi na nila yung half-court line, kakampi nila yung sideline. At ang lalaki pa. On average, they're 6'2", 6'3" on the wings.
That's crazy, especially for a high school team.
Lengthwise pa, ang hahaba.
Pagulayan misfires. Here comes Gillian Kines. Kines, full head of steam. Kines is called for the offensive foul.
Tough call. The defender was backpedaling. And then he's called for a charge.
It was
tough
in motion.
Call. This was a tough call. Dire-diretso. Of course, you're going full head of steam. Gumagalaw pa yung paa. That's a bang-bang call. That's a bang-bang call for an attacker.
But the call sticks. Kines called for his second foul.
Magalaw pa eh. Happy feet pa eh.
Kaliangan. Roluna.
Good pass.
Drop off.
Oh, you gotta catch that. I have to catch that.
Teka muna. Let's take a breather. It's getting too intense here in the second frame. LSGH ahead by 6. Let's go to this timeout.
Alam niyo ba na meron ding kapuso stars ang nag-aral sa NCAA schools? Ilan sa mga ito ay sina Yasser Marta na naging team B ng San Sebastian bago lumipat sa LPU. Si Anthony Rosaldo naman ay galing sa Arellano at si Rocco Nasino na naging Mr. Mapua pa. Mga Perpetualites naman sina Kailin Alcantara at Shaira Diaz, habang tubong St. Benilde sina El Villanueva at David Licauco. Proud bet.
Balik sa ating laban. It is a 6-point advantage for Benilde-LSGH. A mini run here in the second frame. 5-0 to cut the lead down to just 6. Kaya dahil umabot na to ng 11 kani-kanina lamang, which is the biggest so far in the game for the Greenies.
Teka, pwede ba tayo shout out?
Sige,
kasi ang dami
sige.
mo si alumni na
Sino?
huwag nyo ko i-message ng i-message.
Oh.
Kasi katrabaho kami ni Martin. Zeric Estrada, nag-champion doon sa San Sebastian Golden Stags. Noong araw, hapon na. Zeric, magandang hapon. Zeb Stiamco, nag-champion sa Squires, kasama nila JR Reyes. Magandang hapon sa'yo, watching. Kuya Ki Cuenco, sa Pampanga, watching, alumni of the Perpetual. Altas, Coach Mark Orias, part of the Perpetual coaching staff last season. Also watching, Mike Abs, na nasa Cagayan de Oro. Daming nanonood sa atin yun.
Knockout play after the timeout
And that's
for
what
Perpetual. TJ Tabuan. Beautifully ran by Perpetual.
Nabawi yung hindi niya nasalumpas sa kanina on that screen and roll action. Zipper screen.
7-0
Iverson screen.
run for the Junior Altos here. Kines misses the contested shot.
And that's what you want. If you're Perpetual, you just want to dot every shot ni Kines. Dahil nga meron kang length, i-challenge mo lang ng i-challenge.
Yeah, and wait for him to miss. Oh, Osis! That's a nice dipsy-do lefty layup.
Tough shot. Oh, good quick hands.
Roluna loses it. Eto na si Gillian Kines.
Ganda ng ball handling nitong Kines.
Yeah.
Kahit in traffic.
Osis against Daep.
Ang laki din kasi ng kamay.
What a fine. Sharma though misses inside. That's a sorry miss underneath. Eto, yung galaw kanina ni Mix Osis. Punong-puno ng kumpiyansa. Had to switch to the left to avoid Kalyangan. Or the pass. Hachuela misses.
Sayang, nandun na. Nalula.
Kalyangan. Hang time. I see.
Offhand.
2+1 for IC Kalyangan.
Again, one of the better guards in the junior ranks right now. They know where to run. Going into that wing, extra pass, attacking, and the offhand on the hip. That was what was called for. Pero discipline when it comes to fast break. Alam mo na yung kinakargahan ng mga ensayo ni Coach Jofe. Number 1, sa conditioning coach, kailangan condition ka. Number 2, kailangan primary break. Atake sila ng atake. And number 3, pressure defense. Yan ang points of emphasis. Kasi nakikita mo this is what they're doing throughout the season. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Takbo ng takbo. Paramihan tayo ng bala. Parang mayhem.
Oh,
diba?
Parang mayhem.
Yan ang Coach Alvin Ayo corollary. Now, we play at a high tempo, higher possessions, and we fabricate shots of transition. Bahala kayo mag-adjust sa amin. Kami magdidictate ng tempo.
Correct. Ito na. Unti-unti nang gumagana yan para sa Perpetual. This is IC Kalyangan interfering with that pass. And they want a review. They feel like it was last touched by Gillian Kines. So there's going to be a challenge here for Coach Joff. Coach Joff Cleopas, only his second season at the helm for the Junior Altos, but has a chance to make history for the school.
Remember, he won championships in the seniors ranks as the SNC of San Beda. And really a very good and knowledgeable coach. I enjoy covering his teams dahil they play the right way. They play the right way. They play tough. They don't play dirty. They're just in your face. And active lahat ng mga players and engaged. Tsaka dapat ready ka pag gaganito yung coach mo kasi bubunutin at bubunutin ka niya anytime.
That's right. Kaya rin buy-in sa kanya yung mga players.
Definitely. At saka kaya nakaka-recruit. Tapos ngayon, connected pa yung juniors and seniors with Coach Olsen. So, ang laking bagay niyan.
Yeah. Sa bola ng LSGH.
Ayun na naman, attacking the closeout.
No. Sharma. And this is going to be a whistle against Perpetual on that Kines attack. Gillian Kines has been, or has slowed down in terms of scoring here. He has 20 points, but his basket, or his last basket, came a while ago, Coach. And siguro ano na rin, may konting hingal na rin. Dahil kanina pa siya naglalaro.
Tsaka hindi lang siya offensive player. Two-way player, dumidepensa. Siya pa kumukuha kay Pagulayan.
That's right.
Good screen.
Oh, Kines.
Good pass.
Sends it out. Gian Gomez off the spin. Hachuela now off the catch. Hachuela with the escape.
Basic. Wakali. Drop step. Using the glass. A little bit undersized, but great pass. Ayun naman. When you get an attack on your primary break, big guys will just step in, shooters will just plant on the corner, you hit a trail guy.
Ito na naman. Kalyangan ahead for Tabuan. It's the Kalyangan Tabuan working for Perpetual. That connection in back-to-back plays. And they cut the lead down to 1.
Kung sa Season 99 ay may new heroes of the game, itong unang siglo ay meron ding OG heroes ang NCAA. Hindi lang kasi mga sports legends at mga sikat na celebrities ang naging bunga ng NCAA schools, kundi pati na rin ang mga pambansang bayani ng Pilipinas at dating presidente. Produkto ng Kolehiyo de San Juan de Letran ang mga revolusyon.
So, since being down 41-30, as Roluna steals it away, Roluna gives Perpetual the lead. Their first taste of the lead here in Game 2.
Again, going to that coffin corner, but there's an answer. Casado ang sigurado. Mula sa 3, Gillian Kines yan. Matic, timeout talaga yan.
What a sequence here in the second frame. We'll be back after these few reminders.
Nabuo ang samahan ng NCAA at GMA noong 2020 sa kasagsagan ng COVID-19 pandemic kung kailan pinagbawal lahat ng face-to-face events. Ngunit kung ang ibang mga liga ay nagkansela ng kanilang mga season, itinuloy pa rin ang NCAA Season 96 Rise Up Stronger. Online, ginawa ang halos lahat ng mga sports events kasama na ang opening ceremony. Nagkaroon din ng virtual chess at taekwondo tournament at live basketball.
I was about to say earlier, as we get back to this coverage, the Greenies were ahead 41-30 early in the second quarter, and then Perpetual unleashed a 16-4 run to grab the lead for the first time. Kines with a 3. Benilde Blazers head coach, Coach Charles Chu, in attendance. Probably looking at some players here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
To elevate in the college team. Malakas ang team nito next year, ah.
Sobrang loaded. Sobrang loaded ng Benilde at ng Letran.
Yep.
Yan dalawang team na yan ang pinaka-loaded.
Oh, okay. So, night and day difference dito sa shooting ng LSGH. First frame, they were blistering hot, 63%. Second frame, bumaba yan, nag-click na rin itong depensa ng Perpetual, down to just 33%.
Law of averages, if you're looking at their season stats, gotta check my season stats when it comes to averages, when it comes to scoring. CSB, when it comes to field goal percentage, they are at 37.6, so they're roughly right there.
Right there, yeah. So, ano na. Kind of evened out already, Coach Hammer.
Pero kasi may kasamang emotion yung simula talaga nila eh.
Yeah.
They're fighting for their championship dreams.
That's right. Eto, tignan natin kung kanino last touch to. Ooh! Mukhang kay Kalyangan, parang rumolyo pa. After the initial poke there by Osis.
Grabe yung shades and hoodie combination.
Oo nga eh.
Oo, Brad.
Si Ref pala to, si Ref Kin.
Oo. Grabe yung shirt and hoodie eh. Anip eh. Kala mo si John Wick eh. Hindi, si Neo pala, si Neo. Pagka naka-shades. Si John Wick, di wala shades.
Lakas makabos, ano? Ito, one of our referees. Ito. Yan, ito yung mga kampo natin ng officials.
Samantala na yung dalawa, init na init tayo dito sa sideline eh.
3.5 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. It's another review. Of course, we just want to make the right calls here.
Oh, there you go.
So, the greenies will get it. Challenge successful for Coach Ren.
So,
a fresh 14 to work with.
And good defensive stop. Off a timeout yun.
Yeah.
Off a timeout. And Oz is forcing a turnover right there.
Kines to trigger this one in. Gian Gomez. Kines has the basketball.
Blitz.
Kines is doubled. Hachuela. Hachuela will force it. No go.
Forced shot. Nalibre na kanina yung corner shooter. Hindi lang nakita on that. Oh, great pass.
Find Icy has been setting the table for this Altas offense.
Tinahi. That's a free three.
Third deadlock of the game. 48 apiece. How about Icy Calyangan with 6 dimes here in the first half? And again, ang nabiyayaan dito, si TJ Tabuan.
Oo, ang dami na nga niyang pasa kay Tabuan kanina sa ilalim. Kasi pagka big ka, kaya saluhin mo yan eh. Para busugin ka ng busugin ng mga guards mo. Kasi with the theme of this team, kailangan big man ka na tumatakbo, catch and shoot ka lang. Catch and finish sa rim. Pag hindi mo masalo yan, papahanap ng makakasalo si Coach Joe.
So if you're Benilde, you have to take care of these free throws. Because they've been getting fewer attempts. So far, they have 12 attempts compared to Perpetual's 18 attempts. Na overtaken na sila ng Perpetual. First quarter, mas marami ang Benilde-LSGH. So Mix Osis at the free throw line. Drops in the second. Allows us to have a switch of hands again. 49-48. James Eason is back in the ball game for the White Shirts. Icy Calyangan has 4 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. Steady point guard of Coach Jock. Icy on the catch. Here's the three. Nope.
Offensive
Forward to the
rebounding.
offensive board, yeah.
Dashboards.
Daep, no. Really bothered by the interior defense of Sharma that time. Ito na si Gian Gomez. Pull-up jumper. Short. Follow-up. Oy! Off the glass for Gomez.
There you go. Making up for those 3 turnovers here in the second. Oh, good
Uy!
drive. Nabitawan lang.
So Calyangan misses. Ito na Benilde-LSGH. Roluna commits the foul of the bump against Jillian Kines or Gillian Kines at midcourt.
Okay yung contact balance nitong Kines. Twitchy athlete. Tough.
Yep.
And yung ball handling niya, it's an asset.
Dito ko bilib. Follow-up by one of the smallest guys on the court, Gian Gomez, who is also the second leading scorer of LSGH.
And he's feisty.
Yeah. Hachuela on the attack. He's been aggressive here in the second. Not that time. Here's Rosales. Sends it to the corner. Roluna, the spin cycle for Jack Roluna. Wow. That's mythical 5 member for you, Jan Roluna. Oh, Tabuan with the flex after the rejection. But we have to check this spin again.
Ayan na naman, no? Attacking the closeout. And you force Ram Sharma, who is a 4 guy, but more of a rebounding type, to close out.
Yeah.
Yan yung opensa nila eh. You want to force a closeout? Yan ang laro naman ni Sharma, tapik-tapik.
Rosales Ooh!
Turnover.
Buwan lost it. Trying to
Libre na.
do too
Libre na
much.
yung nasa kaliwa. Hindi pa naibigay. Touch pass na lang. But, again, that was a good read.
51-50 is the tally. Daep still hasn't scored. Yeah, 0 out of 8. Has 7 rebounds and assists, 2 blocks, and 2 steals. But he's been having a difficult time from the field. But despite that, Perpetual is within a point. James Eason forcing the issue. No.
4 na tira na to na 4 shots. Nadja-jump stop sila sa ilalim. At ang lalaki ng mga puno ng Perpetual. Naka-wall up lang. Taas lang, very basic. Shoot over us. Ang hirap nun. Lalo na pagka naka-jump stop ka, ang liit mo. Mabablanket ka talaga ng depensa.
Yeah. Velasquez. Rosales.
Good defense.
4 to shoot. Rosales gets deep on the other side. Daep still doesn't get it. Finally, the first 2 points in the game for LeBron James Daep. And Perpetual grabs the lead right back. Kina stops on a dime, sends it out. Gomez is open. Left it short. And Perpetual is up and running. Roluna with a layup on the other end. Earlier we experienced the first lead change of the game, and Perpetual now extends. Kines! Yes! Right before we end the first half. Back and forth, high-scoring affair. These two teams separated by a hairline of a point. 54-53 for Perpetual at the half. We'll be back for some numbers here in our coverage of the NCAA Season 100 Juniors Basketball Finals.